Nadine is looking for a second date update with a guy named Steve. Hi, Nadine. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing all right. You want to take us from the top? Tell us how you met Steve and how the first date went and all that?
Sure. I met Steve on a Zoom meeting for work. Our companies were working together on a project. And when it was over, he reached out to me and asked me out to dinner. So I was excited because I liked him. I mean, I have to tell you, I'm really glad that you really can't tell who someone is looking at on Zoom.
Really?
And,
That's right. You can stare at people and they'd have no idea.
They don't have a clue. And I stared at him nonstop every time we were on a call. And I liked everything about him, like everything, the way he carried himself, his voice, his smile. And, for me, he was the whole package. So we met at Texas Roadhouse, and we stayed there for over 2 hours, which I felt was a good sign.
That's a lot of rolls.
Isn't that good cinnamon butter?
Right.
I mean, you can do dinner in under an hour there, so doubling that felt like a win.
Right.
And we laughed a lot. He's very flirty. And so I thought I made it clear that I wanted to see him again, and he seemed completely receptive to that idea. And I said something like, I hope we get to do this again. I'd love to go to Soto with you. And he was like, absolutely. And now I've texted him several times, and he's not getting back to me. So I go to you guys. I hope you can get a hold of him.
Yes, we would be very happy to go to Soto with you if he won't.
Yes.
We love Soto. I'm sorry, that's not what you wanted.
That's okay. I'll go with you guys. No worries.
We have our annual dinner there every year, and
It should be more like multiple times.
I know, biannual.
Mm-hmm. Quarterly.
Yeah, quarterly.
Right. Yes, we would be happy to do that for you. And you talked about how, look, I thought I made it clear I was very interested in seeing him again, other than, what you said verbally. What signals, what vibes, what little hints? Was there flipping of the hair? Was there the touching of the arm, that kind of stuff?
Yeah. I mean, I just want to know what happened.
Okay.
I would love to know what happened.
Well, then why don't we take a break, and when we come back, we'll call Steve and see what's up with him. What he thought of Nadine and how that first date went for him in his mind as we continue with Second Date Update right here, Cincinnati's Q102. All right, Nadine met Steve on a Zoom call. Evidently, their companies have partnered on some kind of project that involved a Zoom meeting, and she couldn't take her eyes off this guy, which is the beauty of Zoom, because you can do that and nobody can tell who you're staring at.
It's true. I'm constantly just checking, really
Jen's looking
investigating.
for forehead, whoever the forehead is.
Forehead lady. But yeah, I mean, I'm constantly checking out everybody's stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's why she can't pay attention to what's happening on the call.
I'm so distracted.
She's
I'm
so busy
distracted.
going, what's he wearing? Oh, that guy's
what is
hot.
that? What is that
What's her
behind her
name?
on that table?
Long story short, Zoom connection that turned into a dinner at Texas Roadhouse and was hopefully going to turn into a dinner at Soto that just never happened. That's where things fell flat and he disappeared. And clearly he was into her and she's definitely into him. So what's the deal? We're going to call Steve and find out. Unless there's anything else you think we need to add, Nadine. Any details that you forgot to mention that we need to know before we call him?
You mean other than his beautiful green eyes?
Yes, other than
nice.
his beautiful green eyes.
No.
All right.
Hello?
Hi, can we speak to Steve, please?
This is Steve.
Hi, Steve. It's Jeff and Jen, along with Fritch and Tim, the entire morning crew at Q102. How are you?
Q102.
Yes, sir. The radio station.
Oh, hey.
I feel like we caught you doing something you're not supposed to be doing. Are we catching you at a bad time? Are you in the middle of something?
No, I'm home. I'm just surprised. Aren't you guys the ones who do the dating thing?
Yes, sir. That's us. Have you been dating?
A little. But wait, who called you?
Nadine. And she sounds very nice, by the way.
I do know her.
She said you guys had a great dinner together, and there was the possibility of you two getting together again, this time at Soto.
Yeah, so me continuing to talk with her is an issue with my employer.
Wait, say that again?
So we do business together. Our two companies work together.
Right.
So my company has urged me not to have any communication with her at this time, and that's all I can say.
Really?
Interesting.
It's nothing personal, and I hope to have contact with her again in the near future, but due to this situation right now, I just can't.
Clearly, he's very in the know on the information.
Yeah, who's buying who?
Yeah, I've probably already said too much, so I have to leave it at that.
But
All
it
right.
wasn't her.
No, it's nothing personal. It's nothing that happened on the date.
That's unsettling.
I know.
And I totally know what's happening.
You know what's happening?
Yeah, I'm getting fired.
Well,
They're
I know.
downsizing. They've been downsizing. I mean, this COVID, man.
Has that been really hard on your business?
Yeah. I mean, I was one of the lucky ones to hold my job this past year, and they just keep letting go of people that are just deemed unnecessary.
Guys, I've probably already said too much. I can't continue with this conversation. I'm so sorry.
Well,
I'll call you when the time is right. I promise.
all right.
All right, guys. Well, Steve, thank you for taking the call. We appreciate it.
No problem.
Okay. How you doing, Nadine? You hanging in there?
That took a turn, you guys. Now I'm all bummed out.
I'm so sorry.
Well, we don't know.
Yeah, and
We
hopefully
don't
it's
know.
nothing.
And hopefully, it's not what you think it is.
I know, but it seems like he knows something that I don't yet, and it's affecting us moving forward with any kind of a relationship, and that just, it bums me out.
Well, and even
all
worse,
around.
like now you're worried about your job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also the way I don't know what's happening with you, but it made it sound like he's definitely going to talk to you in the future. So maybe whatever this is, it's just some kind of like merger or something.
That's what I'm
and
thinking.
he can't tell you what it is, but he will talk to you down the road once everything's out.
Is it conceivable that either your company or his company would buy the other? Is that a pairing that you think would make sense?
It's a possibility. Absolutely a possibility.
Yeah.
But
So maybe for
but
strategic
why-
reasons, he's in on that. He just can't discuss it, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to can you in the process, or at least I hope not.
I don't know. I don't even want to project, but why wouldn't he be able to at least have a conversation with me? Just talk to me as a person and not even discuss the business.
Well, here's my
aspect of our
theory,
lives.
Nadine. My theory is that part of the reason why your company has been downsizing is not just out of necessity, but in order to look attractive to potential buyers. And you were one of the lucky ones that wasn't cut. And now that the company is nice and lean, they're now in a position to do a deal, and you could very well be part of that plan. Let's see, 'cause it sounds like Steve wants to communicate with you. He just can't.
Yeah.
Well, and it feels weird. Like sometimes when you know something about someone else at work, like I can't, I'm not a very good liar. So it's easier for me to avoid talking to that person than it is to like lie right to their face about whatever it is that I might know or the secret or whatever.
It would be really easy for something to slip
Right.
too. If you're relaxed, you got a couple drinks, you're just talking about work, and then
Correct. And if you start talking about work, even if it's something simple, he's going to have to keep lying to you. And that's not a good foundation for any relationship.
That's true. That's true. No, I get it.
Hey, will you keep us updated?
Yeah. Let us know what happens.
Yeah. Are you guys hiring?
I think the digital department is.
we might be.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. No, I'll definitely let you guys know.
All right. Thank you, Nadine, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, so long.
All right. If you need our help with the second date update, send us an email at jeffandjen@wkrq.com. And today is another very big day in the world of Jeff and Jen, second date update uncensored.
Yeah, so I downloaded the app and
Yes.
I'm registered,
Yes.
but how do I get the password?
Well, the password, Jeff, I'm so glad you asked. It will be sent to you at some point today. And you will need that password then to go into the Q102 app to unlock The second date update, uncensored.
What if I'm not 18 and up?
Well, then you are SOL, my friend, because this is adult content.
And just to
18 and up.
just to put out there, the password that we send you is not the password you use to log into the app.
It's a different It's a special, unique password for
Yes, you
second date
Just
update.
to
Uncensored.
unlock.
you log into the app
Uncensored.
with the password you created.
On your own profile. So
Yeah.
you have your profile password.
Yes, then you click
That's
the
yours.
uncensored button and put in the password that we
Correct.
sent you.
Also, you have to make sure that your date of birth is in your profile.
Yeah.
I know this sounds like a lot of logistics, but it's super easy. It's just hard because some people have set up their profile without putting their birthday in there.
Yeah, and it is adult conversation, like you said, so that's why it's
18 and
That's
up.
why
the
it's
uncensored stuff
uncensored,
is
yeah.
18 and up.
These are the ones that, we spoke to some people and what happened on the date maybe, or something that someone said, and that someone could be someone in this room who misbehaved in the middle of a call.
Why
But
is
it was-
everybody looking at me?
But it was just too darn funny to
Jen,
to
you
edit
just
out.
keep asking questions.
I know. Well, that's when the good things happen, right?
And then
And
why?
then what? Why? And then So if you want to hear what one of those sounds like, because there are some, this is how you do it.
That's right. 18 to party, 21 to drink. Coming up, your shot. I don't even know where that came from.
Because you probably said it 48,000 times.